Wow, joining me on the show, Dave Silverman. He is the president of American Atheists, a group that put up that billboard. You didn't even have your own money. You had to get it from somebody else, a donor?
Well, we have lots of donors at American Atheists.
All right. I don't really care what your views are. I get it. You don't believe in God. That's fine. You're free to believe whatever you believe. Is it just Christians you're picking on, by the way? In other words, have you ever done a billboard campaign against people that are Jewish or Muslims?
Yes, we have.
And what have you done against the Muslims?
We put up a billboard in Elizabeth, New Jersey that said, you know it's a myth in Arabic. And we put up a billboard in Brooklyn that said, you know it's a myth in Hebrew.
What was the reaction?
Actually, the Islamic billboard, the Islamic people were actually all about, well, this is a free country and you can say what you want, and some people agreed and some people disagreed.
Well, look at the reaction to the Danish cartoons, or look at the reaction to this YouTube video for Salman Rushdie and the Satanic Verses. There's been some very...
But you know what that is? That's actually a form of terrorism. That's actually a form of them getting us to obey their religious beliefs without imposing the rule of law on it. They scare us into obeying their religious beliefs. It's against their religion that we're not
care what you believe. I get it. You're an atheist. I'm not going to sit here and convince you. You believe nothing can come out of nothing, which is what I believe atheists in the end have to believe. But that's not the argument. You want to insult people. You want to attack them. You want to, you know, stick them in the ribs on their holiday, and you just want to be rude and narcissistic and mean. Why?
Sean, we have never put up a billboard criticizing people. We criticize religion, and religion is perfectly open market.
But people believe in religion. I'm a Christian. I look at a picture of Jesus, and you just want to rub salt in a wound.
No.
Why are you doing it then?
Because this is the time of year when so many atheists who call themselves Christians drag themselves to church against their own will because they think
atheists who call themselves Christian. You don't know
atheists who call themselves Christians.
You said it. You said.
Let me explain what I'm saying here, okay? They drag themselves to church because they think that church is an integral part of Christmas, and it's not. We're saying for those people, you can keep the merry, you can have a party. You don't have to go to a church in which you don't believe. You don't have to pray to a God in which you don't believe, and you don't have to donate money.
Nobody's forcing you to go to a Christian church, a Catholic church, a synagogue, or a mosque.
I disagree.
Wait a minute. Well, if they're allowing people to force them to go, that's their problem.
Well, and we're telling them not to. That's exactly the point of the billboard. Don't allow people to force you to go to church.
We know that a large population of Christians are actually atheists.
Yes.
If they are really atheists and they don't have the courage of their convictions. I mean, you're an atheist. You come on this program and you say you're an atheist.
Right.
All right. What am I? So
there's a lot of familial and social pressure that keeps atheists in the closet, and we at American Atheists are trying to relieve that pressure.
You are too full of yourself to believe that people care.
No, they care very much.
I don't really care.
I know you don't care, Sean, but a lot of people do care, and they care very much because they think they're alone. And we're here to tell the atheists of this country that they are not alone.
So they're that weak that they can have their families pressure them and force them into stating they're believers when they're not.
I wouldn't say the word is weak. I would say the word is forced by their family and familiar pressures.
No, nobody's forced.
Pressures.
They're too weak to stand up for their own convictions.
I don't want to use the word weak, but I do want to use the word misguided. And we think that it is misguided for an atheist to call himself a Christian or a Jew or a Muslim when they should come out of the closet and give the gift of honesty this year to their family. It's the greatest gift.
So what happens when you die? What do you think happens?
You die, just like everything else in the universe. Yes.
That's it. There's nothing else.
It's not a pretty picture. This is it. There's no fantasy here. The reality is that every living thing dies.
Do you believe in the Big Bang Theory? Do you believe in evolution?
Yes, of course I believe in evolution.
Evolution is now my next question is, so where did all of those molecules and energy come together to collide to create universes within universes, the sun, the moon, the stars, the planets, human life, animal life, and plant? That just happened randomly by accident.
The fact is...
So nothing came out of nothing.
The opposite is God did it, and where did God come from? He came from nothing. Did he have parents? Did he have a creator? No, it's not a difference.
Because you're looking at this from a very narrow, egotistical vantage point.
It's not about ego. It's about science,
You can't believe there's something greater than you.
No, that's not it at all. The fact is that in absence of knowledge, if we don't know something, that's not evidence for an invisible magic man in the sky. That's evidence for the fact that we need to learn more. That's what it means.
Good to see you.
Hey, thanks for having me on the show.
Merry Christmas.
Happy holiday, Sean.